Thank you, Mr. Hines, and good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to North Penn's annual Homecoming Assembly. As Mr. Hines said, I'm Robert Gabler.
And I'm Danielle Somerville, and we are your MCs for this afternoon. Today we are going to meet the seniors that have been elected to this year's Homecoming Court.
These 7 boys and 7 girls have been voted by you guys, their peers, and come from many different backgrounds.
So who's ready to meet this year's Homecoming Court?
Woo! Let's get this show on the road, Danielle.
Our first court member this afternoon is Mr. Joshua Bauer. Josh has been sewing and creating clothes for 9 years. He loves to paint, design, shop, and in his free time, he enjoys eating delicious food. He has been president of his class for 3 years, and he also serves as president of the Gay Straight Alliance. He also continues to be an active member of the FCS and art departments. Josh's ambitions include going to school for fashion design, owning his own label, and residing in New York City. His favorite quote is, "In order to be irreplaceable, one must be different." Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joshua Bauer.
Our first female court member this afternoon is Miss Kacie Cassar. Kacie has been involved in student government for 8 years. She enjoys participating in school events and is in class cabinet, National Honor Society, Indian Cultural Association, Future Business Leaders of America, Salsa Club, and Key Club. In her free time, she enjoys spending time with her friends and tending to her chickens at home. Her future plans include attending college to major in history and social sciences. Kacie's favorite quote is, "You can't start the next chapter if you keep rereading the last one." Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kacie Cassar.
Our next court member is Mr. Chase Childs. Chase currently works at Champ Sports in the Montgomery Mall and has been there for almost 2 years. He is also enrolled in the Air Force Junior ROTC program here at North Penn and will be finishing his 4th year with them following graduation. Chase currently sings with the Chamber Singers and has been to 5 different countries outside of North America, including Spain, Germany, Argentina, Uruguay, and China. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chase Childs.
You simply cannot walk through the halls of North Penn and be miserable once you've bumped into our next court member, Shannon Dwyer. Shannon Dwyer is known for always having a smile on her face. With her joyful walk and consistently pleasant attitude, Shannon is North Penn's best Goodwill ambassador. As a cheerleader for 2 years at North Penn, Shannon used all her energies to promote the school she loves. She has been involved with Best Buddies and is always willing to volunteer wherever there is a need. With her community, Shannon is a CYO volleyball player, volunteer worker at parish events, and works at Dogtown 2 days a week. In her downtime, Shannon enjoys spending time with her family, friends, and neighbors. Not just a favorite quote, but an ethic that Shannon lives by is, "Being different is one of the most beautiful things on earth. Embrace your you-ness." Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and get ready to smile for Miss Shannon Dwyer.
Original is a word that means unique, inventive, and creative, making it the perfect adjective to describe our next court member, Mr. Andrew Collins. A diehard skater, Andrew has been gripping trails across the United States in his longboard for the last 6 years. Recognized as top in his game, Original Skateboard signed Andrew and sponsors him in local and national skate competitions. A man of many talents, Andrew always has a camera strapped around his back, and Andrew's photographs have been showing and selling in galleries around Philadelphia. Andrew's favorite quote is, "One original thought is worth 1,000 meaningless quotes." To his friends, family, and anyone else who crosses Andrew's path, Original isn't definitely an easy name to call him. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andrew Collins.
Our next court member this afternoon is Miss Julia Genuardi. Commonly referred to as the Big Juge, she is currently the captain of the dance team and a returning member of 3 years. She loves breaking it down to Beyonce, but you are just as likely to find her putting with the golf team. She just competed in the district tournament and had a first place win this season. She has spent most of her summer working on her game and plans to continue this work ethic by playing golf in college. Julia spends her free time painting with her friends and going out for pizza. Her favorite quote is, "Who cares who's judging you? What's wrong with being yourself? Look around and see how many people support and love you. That's what really matters." Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Julia Genuardi.
Our next court member is Mr. Brett Else. Brett has been swimming and playing water polo for 10 plus years. He has been a part of the varsity swimming and water polo teams for the last 4 years and is now captain of the water polo team. He was named the team MVP for water polo in 2013. His future plans include studying business and playing water polo in college. His favorite quote is, "There are good ships and wood ships, ships that sail the sea, but the best ships are friendships. May they always be." Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brett Else.
Our next female court member this afternoon is an avid artist and has been painting and drawing since she could hold a crown. Kate Lombardo. She's a member of National Art Honor Society and is the vice president of Art Club. Along with art, soccer and softball have been Kate's passions for 13 years. In her free time, she enjoys watching baseball with her brother Andrew, painting, and eating ice cream. Kate hopes to continue her education next year at New York University and pursue a career in business. Her favorite quote is, "If you have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely." Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kate Lombardo.
Our next court member is Mr. Liam Kelly. Liam has been competitively swimming for 14 years and has achieved NISCA Athletic All-American honors 2 years in a row. He also plays water polo and loves hanging out with his friends and family. He has been a member of FBLA for 3 years and is a member of the International Friendship Club this year. His future plans include a career in accounting and growing old with a loving, happy family. His favorite quote is, "You've got to dance like there's no one watching, love like you've never been hurt, sing like there's nobody listening, and live like it's heaven on earth." Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Liam Kelly.
Our next court member is Miss Lauren Marrone. Lauren has been doing mixed martial arts for the past 12 years. She has been an active member of Key Club and Best Buddies, for which she is now an officer for 3 years. Lauren is currently in National Honor Society and loves bowling on the North Penn bowling team. Her future plans include becoming a physical therapist and listening to a lot of Beyonce. Her favorite quote is, "If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door." She would also like to give a birthday shout out to her boyfriend, Mike Trail. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lauren Marrone.
Our next court member is Mr. Maximiliano Munoz. He has been to 11 different schools since kindergarten. He enjoys going to watch girls' softball games to support the maidens and enjoys hanging out with the moms. He also enjoys cheering at the football games and is going to be a powder puff cheerleader. His future plans include studying in the field of linguistics at the University of Edinburgh in Scotland. His favorite quote is, "Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar." Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Maximiliano Munoz.
Our next court member this afternoon is Miss Jessica Myers. Jessica has been cheerleading for 13 years on various cheer teams. She has been a varsity cheerleader here at North Penn since freshman year and is currently one of the team's captains. In her free time, she volunteers as a coach for the Lansdale Cannoneers. Also, she enjoys hanging out with her friends and going to the beach. She has been a member of Key Club and the Powder Puff team here at North Penn. Her future plans are to attend college and major in education. Her favorite quote is, "Enjoy the little things in life, because one day you will look back and realize they were the big things." Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jessica Myers.
Our final male court member is Mr. Jackson Simpson. Jackson has been involved in artistic pursuits since he was a toddler, and he drew on the walls as high as he could reach. He enjoys making music in many forms. He plays in the wind ensemble and sings in every choral group except the women's choir. He serves as president of the thespian troupe and president of the chorus. He intends to attend school for acting or musical theater with aspirations of a career in performance. His favorite quote is, "You're only given one little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it." Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jackson Simpson.
Our final court member this afternoon is Miss Yvonne Pham. She spent her junior year as a foreign exchange student studying in France. She is now trilingual, speaking English, Vietnamese, and French. She has been playing rugby for 3 years, in addition to managing Penndale's boys track team for 4 years. Here at North Penn, she is involved with a French club, International Friendship Club, and Key Club. She plans to go to college in order to become an athletic trainer or a physical therapist. Her favorite quote is from Drake, her favorite artist. "Sometimes it's the journey that teaches you a lot about your destination." Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Yvonne Pham.
Let's have a final round of applause for this year's homecoming court.
If you want to know more about these court members, be sure to check out Night Crier or the posters they created in Upstairs A-Pod.
Before we go, we have a few announcements to make. Remember that the whole school will be voting in first period tomorrow. If you do not have first period, you will vote in your home office. But that is the only exception, so make sure you are in first period to vote.
Also, remember that tomorrow is North Penn Spirit Day, and if you bought a pregame party ticket, you should have received your shirt today and wear it to school tomorrow. Also, the pregame party starts at 5 tomorrow in the courtyard, and the dance begins at 9 in the senior cafeteria. We have Chick-fil-A and Old North Penn Cookie Corner cookies at the dance, so you won't want to miss out.
If you have not already bought a ticket to the homecoming dance, there will be tickets sold at the door for $5. And everyone attending the homecoming dance is encouraged to park in A lot.
Thank you, class of 2015, and let's make this a great homecoming.